When I started doing business, I was going online trying to figure out how to make money online. And I did all the trends, chased all the easy ways to make money till I got broke and completely sick of it. Before I made $8 million, it's crazy to actually say that now, with the hobby, with the passion, with the thing that I'm interested in the most, I thought there's no way to make money online, but I need to make money. And I was very adamant about making money online because I wanted to travel and I wanted to chase my dreams. So I sat down and I thought, if I'm gonna work my ass off anyways, why don't I do it in something that I care about? Even if it takes 5 to 10 years, at least after 5-10 years, I'm doing something that I'm passionate about. And guess what? When I did that, it took me only a year to get this business going. And that business now has completely took over my life. I travel for it. I meet all my idols. I train with the athletes that I used to look up for. I live on my own terms, and I create the coolest gear for martial arts. Go check out xmartial.com. That's my brand, and that's how I built it. I built it out of passion. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you exactly how to take your passion and turn it into a business. We made over $8 million in the past 4 years. Our customer retention is over 25% compared with most companies, about 10%. Our return rate is very, very low. The business is thriving, and that's all because it's something I care about and I'm gladly working in. But in this video, we're gonna make an experiment. We're gonna start from zero. We're gonna pick a niche and we're gonna build a business behind it. And I will show you exactly step by step how to go from thinking about what occupies most of your thinking to launching a store and selling. The niche we're gonna pick here is the fitness niche. I mean, who does not care about fitness, right? Fitness is probably one of the largest markets out there. But you don't wanna go, okay, fitness, we're doing Gymshark. Completely wrong. First, you pick a niche and then you go super micro niche. So what you do is you think about, okay, fitness. What do we have in fitness? There is gyms, there is calisthenics, and there is home training. Okay, let's go with home training. A lot of people like to train at home. It's actually a very common thing now. Now, in home training, what kind of equipment is there? So you take that very micro niche and you go to keyword planner. You want to open 2 tabs, keyword planner, and you want to open ChatGPT. Then you want to brainstorm what kind of products that are into this niche. You could also open AliExpress and you just write home training. Then you look at all these products that can be in that niche. But every product you see that is viable, you want to take it and you want to throw it in keyword planner and you want to see the search volume of that one product. So if we take the push-up board and you throw it in keyword planner, it looks like it's very competitive. But if you put push-up board PDF, basically like a training program for push-up board, then you will see the competition is a little bit less. Now, you might have found a product, but then you want to double check and go to Google Trends. You want to see in Google Trends if this product is trending up, if there is a bright future in this one product. So you go and throw it in there, and as you see, there is an upward trend for the push-up board. Now that you validated the product that is on high demand with an upward trend, you want to see what your competitors are doing. So you want to put the same keyword on Google and you want to see the other sellers, how much they're selling it for, how their landing pages are, and you want to look for competitive edge. And you can see like, okay, there's a push-up board, but I can have a push-up board with a training PDF. Now you have a package, an offer. Also, you want to look at their pricing and then you want to compare it to the supplier's pricing. And that's when you go to AliExpress. You go to AliExpress and you actually notice the prices there are a lot lower. So the profit margin can be very lucrative. Now you have a product that it's on high demand with an upward trend and a good profit margin. Then you can take that product and do some more added value, as in the PDF, the different training programs and so on. And that's all you pull out of ChatGPT. You just go push-up board, different training exercises, and now you have all those PDFs that you can combine and sell them together as a bundle with the product. So you can have the product listed in your store for a lower price than your competitors, plus a added value. The added value, you can price it whatever you want. This is a $19 push-up board exercise program, and you get it for free. Now that you have your offer ready, because you're not selling a product, you're selling an offer. That's where most people fail. When I started, everybody was selling a rash guard or a t-shirt and a short, and I just went ahead and put t-shirt and short, a bundle, as an offer for a lower price than if you buy them separate. And the offer blew up. Now a lot of stores are doing the same. So you want to think, if someone buys this product, what else they're looking for? And then you want to bundle them together and then put them in a very nice offer. Now we get into building the website. You want to have a website that is very lean and simple to navigate, that it's more focused on one product. But you don't want the domain to be very limiting, because in the future you want to expand. So you don't want to have like a pushupboard.com or something like that. You want to have a name that kind of indicates some kind of home training equipment, maybe, because you want to focus in the home training equipment niche. So you could call your website Prime Lab, Core Form, any name that sounds good, but it gives you also the flexibility to expand in the future. And if you're using Shopify or any of those big platforms, they already come in with their SEO embedded, and you don't need to do much. And then you use ChatGPT to kind of formulate that nice landing page and the home page. Also, look at your competitors to kind of nail that winning website. After we get the website ready, the offer is popping, all you need to do is drive some traffic, which is the trickiest part for most people. But I'll give you the 1-2 that get you traffic for free, and it actually builds trust so you can get those sweet dineros. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build 2 ways of attracting visitors. One is creating blogs. You want to first take some of your main keywords: home workouts, home training, body weight training, push-up board, all those kind of keywords around that same space you're trying to attack, and you want to put them in Google, and you want to see what the autofill suggests. Those are your indicators of what people are looking for, and you want to write these things down. You want to go to YouTube, do the same thing. Now you have all these ideas to do 2 things. One, you want to write articles about this, and I will show you exactly how to write articles in the easiest, simplest way possible. You go to ChatGPT and you throw each keyword, but you give it a very good prompt to speak as an expert, not as a generic article. The prompt you want to give ChatGPT: you are a personal trainer with 15 years of experience. You have dealt with people. You specialize in home training, and so on and so forth. And give it nice prompt so the article comes off very relatable and has a lot of authority. So you want to create a few of those articles, release one every day or every other day. And that's your blog side of things. It will take a little bit for Google to start indexing, and then eventually start pushing people into your articles. Obviously, you want your articles to have the product kind of embedded at the end. You don't want it to be too salesy that looks like a sales letter. You want it to be informative, and then give people the solution with that push-up board. And this way, you look a lot more trustworthy and organic. On the other side, you can do videos. Same ideas that you got from Google and YouTube, you can create videos around that one topic. You can film yourself doing different exercises on that push-up board and release those videos as tutorials with a link in the bio. Those two marketing strategies are extremely effective because they really show your expertise and that you are specializing in this one type of product. Now, once you build momentum with this product, then you can combine other products that kind of go with it. For example, resistant bands or workout mats and so on and so forth. And that's how you build a collection of products. You don't want to start with all of that. You want to start with one thing and then expand from there. So let's review what happened here. You started from nothing. You looked at your passion, whatever you're interested in. You found product in it that has some good search volume and an upward trend on Google Trends. Then you found that product from suppliers for a competitive price and with good rating and quality. You built a website around it. Then you promoted this product via articles and videos. You can create all this business for under $200. And that's, my friend, what most gurus won't tell you. You don't need to live to make $10 million. It's actually not very realistic. Not everybody's gonna be a millionaire. But what you can have control over is living life on your own terms, building a business on something you're passionate about. So if you don't become a millionaire, at least you live happy. And guess what? Most those people that become millionaires, they're not happy. Work on something you like, build the business that you're passionate about, and live life of freedom. If you follow those steps precisely, you should see some kind of success. But if you're looking for support, you might find a link in the description. I don't normally offer coaching. Coaching is hard. I have to commit to times and whatnot. But if there is a link in the description and you see some availability, I might be able to help you. Either way, check out that next video where I'm gonna go show you 3 different fitness products that are so underrated and they can actually make you a lot of money. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.